family, and any other mediums in which we put this on. I am thrilled to give a fast 5 minutes with a visionary leader. You've been reading about her all day, and so we give the people what they want. I bring to you the magnificent, new to me, but forever in my heart, Margaret Collins. How are you?
Hi, Becca. I'm just fine. Thank you so much for inviting me to address your fans on Facebook Live. I'm excited.
Me too. So you have bridged some worlds that aren't always thought of as soulmates. Talk to us a little bit about how you have improved the world for so many over the past decade.
Wow, that's an interesting question. Well, I think I'm going to start with my why, because I think it then goes into the why I founded CCE. But I was trained and am a musician, and I meet creatives that are struggling to make a living, and they communicate their creative ideas through design of all types, tech-enabled platforms, fashion, film, photography, everything, writing, publishing, games, and culinary. But their momentum really falters when it comes to targeting and speaking to customers, determining a value proposition, and identifying underlying assumptions that they need to build strong businesses and a financial model. So I have found that they really have difficulty crossing this chasm, and there was a bridge missing. So I have a passion for people and love making connections when they are broken. So I founded the CCE to empower creative entrepreneurs to complete this circle and make the bridge and grow strong. And so what CCE does is we provide inception stage business skill training and customized mentorship programs to enable creatives to imagine, create, and launch sustainable businesses. So it's in the customization of it all, because we have small programs, up to 10 teams per program, and we really work with what it is they need, what type of business they're trying to build, and then we bring the mentors in to marry up with the type of endeavor they're looking to grow.
That's fantastic, because we've known for a long time that the rise of the creative class is the key to a sustainable economy. And after the continued rapture that we have experienced through COVID, it's like a renaissance period is to follow. There is never a more important time to do the work that you're doing. But I have to ask, because we have friends in our family and our collaborative here all over the world, and I happen to be in Florida. Now, is this something that's limited to people in North Carolina, or can anyone who is ready to take their creative energy and make the world both better and keep themselves economically sustained, can they reach out to you?
Oh, absolutely. We are based in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, but our programs are delivered in a hybrid format. So geography is no barrier. We host them in person here in our building at 500 West 5th Street, and online via Zoom. So you can be anywhere and participate in I'll just list them out. We have our Kinetic Boot Camp, which is if you are in the early stages and have a cool idea, but you're just not sure where to go with it, you need to get it tested. And then we have our Velocity Accelerator. That's for serious entrepreneurs. This is a 9-week program if you're ready to launch and grow a business. And then you can also enjoy our Momentum monthly meetups to be inspired and motivated to new ideas and collaboration. And our Kinetic Bootcamp applications are open now through January 31st. So if anyone's interested, they could go to kinetic.ccetriad.com and check us out.
I'll make sure to post that link on our pages so people can do that, because I think this is an opportunity that is just too good not to engage. Now, I hope people take the time to read all the incredible things about you on See Her Source website. We have some other things across all social platforms, but you're a woman with a remarkable history and career. And so, of course, we can't encapsulate everything in limited characters. Is there anything maybe not on the website that you get asked all the time that we should share?
Well, I did want to make sure that you understood that creative entrepreneurs are really important to our economy, and they are so overlooked by all kinds of capital resources such as banks and investors. And there's really a genuine lack of support. And they also lack the business skills that are needed to really bring their dreams into a reality. So that's why we did this, because they don't have the resources. But in spite of all that, in the U.S., creatives contribute 700 billion to our GDP, and there is actually a $30 billion trade surplus in the creative economy, whereas we have manufacturing deficits in our GDP in manufacturing. So it's a real important part of our U.S. economy, but it's just very undervalued. So that's the kind of main big picture issue. And what we've now tried to do is really help these businesses grow, and we've launched 50 companies since in the last 10 years. We've helped launch 50 new businesses, and they in turn have earned revenues of $8.1 million and have raised investment of $7.4 million and have created 177 jobs. And 90% of those companies are still thriving. So that's the really good big lesson, is that if you're creative, we know you're smart. You have the brains to do a business. You just may not have been taught this in school, and you just don't maybe have the entrepreneurial mindset. Everything's not all in the right place in your head yet, but it's not hard to do. You just have to want it. Persistence, passion, and stick to itiveness. That's what it takes.
Well, I think we're going to have a lot of people reaching out to you, just because I find all the women we're featuring fascinating. If I could just ask you, what are your goals, personal or professional, or goal for 2021?
Well, it's our 10th year anniversary, so we're going to be blowing that up big. And we're hoping to have a gala, like a celebration in person, but that's going to have to depend on, COVID. But we have a renewed commitment to our 3 programs: Velocity, Kinetic, and Momentum. And we want to grow the applicants in these programs. So we would love to have the people on your Facebook feed, to check us out. And we just want to have, bigger and more programs, so that we can help more entrepreneurs learn how to grow businesses. We also are going to be raising money for the CCE Launch Fund, for sustainability for the organization. Every year we invest $50,000 into 3 companies. So at the end of the Velocity Accelerator, there's a fund of $50,000 that gets split between 3 companies as a seed stage investment, so that we then follow on with those companies and help them grow. So there's a real incentive to come into Velocity and check us out, and then do your best during the program, and then you might actually receive some investment. We also have a lot of our mentors are investors. We are trying to grow the investor pool for creative businesses. So all of that is part of what we're doing. We want to raise more money so that we can bring more resources for creative entrepreneurs here in North Carolina and around the country.
So what I'm hearing is you've created a space where anyone who wants to support vision and a sustainable economy, you have a job for them. They could either be a mentor, an investor, a participant, or just spread the good word.
That's absolutely true. Absolutely. And our mentors are often our guest facilitators in our programs. We have a real solid curriculum. I want people to understand it's not just videos that you watch. We have a really solid curriculum. It's built with a colleague from the UNC Flagler Business School that we have now tweaked and iterated upon to really work well with creative entrepreneurs. So it's a rigorous curriculum. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to be exposed to more than you can probably take in, but you'll have it all in your notes and on video for, time to come back to. But yes, there's a rigorous curriculum. There is our wonderful customized mentors that will work with you where you're at. And then there's an opportunity to pitch to investors and to meet people that are interested in helping you grow your business.
And also community of like-minded folks. That is, on days that are hard for all of us, whatever our profession, being able to lean into those communities it's sometimes the just enough gas to keep our tank going. And that is, in the world we're living in, we all need hope and support. And so I think that is just a tremendous added value. Now, I know people are headed off to pick up kids, have dinner in their day, and you've been working and have a lot of stuff going on, but you're not just your business. So what is something about you that people might be surprised to learn?
Well, I put in the website that you were posting that I play the trombone. So I mentioned I was a musician. I play the trombone, and my son and I play in the Winston-Salem Community Band. So we enjoy doing that. Obviously, right now we can't because of COVID. But what we've really ramped up on with my husband and I is hiking in the Blue Ridge Mountains and the Appalachian Trail during this spring and fall, because we love hiking, and we've been able to access a lot of the state parks and just go out in fresh air and get exercise. And I just enjoy being outside when I can, and the beach. I love the beach too. So.
Well, maybe we'll have to bring you to Florida and you can have some of our beach, because half of my friends have been going to North Carolina. So they could be, I mean, hello art friends, hello creatives, hello visionaries. Meet our new friend. Margaret, thank you. Thank you for your work. Thank you for knowing the need and hearing the need and answering it. And thank you for being a part of our community. We are so excited, and we know you will inspire many. And I hope that we make some wonderful connections for CCE now and well into the future.
Thank you, Becca. It's been a pleasure working with you, and I enjoyed sharing our vision with your Facebook family.
Oh, well, could not be more delighted. Well, that is going to do it for us, folks. You got to meet one of our superstars. Stay close to this channel, because you never know who might show up.
And you can check us out on ccetriad.com. Thank you.
Awesome. All right. Thank